She has been called the matriarch of pizza in Washington, D.C., but for years, Chef Ruth Gresser had to work her way through male-dominated kitchens that were more like war zones than workplaces. As a young woman trying to make it in the restaurant industry, she knew there had to be a better way.
We're walking into the newest location of Pizzeria Paradiso. It's known for some of the best thin crust pizza in the country and also known for its famous Chef Ruth.
This is Ruth Gresser, founder and executive chef of the award-winning Pizzeria Paradiso. Since she was a kid, Ruth has known the power of great food.
I started cooking when I was very young with my mother, and I spent hours and hours. I mean, the kitchen was my comfort zone. I loved being in the kitchen. I would do my homework in the kitchen. It just, it's the hearth.
Her love for the kitchen led her to pursue the life of a chef, hoping to recreate the feelings of her home for the people of Washington, D.C.
I think I thought it would be like cooking at home, only, more.
But the reality of cooking in a professional kitchen was much different than she'd expected.
Most of the kitchens that I was in before I opened my own, I was the only woman. Generally, it's run by a man, and generally it's run with the same hierarchy. A lot of kitchens still are set up on the brigade system, which was based on the military. Any kitchen has to function smoothly and as a team in order to present food at the appropriate time. I worked in this one kitchen, and I was the only woman there. What this group of gentlemen decided to do to me was they would call the order that I was supposed to produce, they would call for it when it needed to be in the window ready to serve. They created a situation where I had to fail.
For 15 years, Ruth worked as a chef in some of the best kitchens in the city. But the atmospheres were always more combative than what she believed a kitchen should be.
It was 1991, and there was no Neapolitan style pizza in Washington, D.C. area.
So without finding what she was looking for, she decided to create it herself, which at the time was quite novel. There just weren't many solo female chef and restaurant owners out there.
Over 50% of culinary students are women, but only 7% of executive chefs are women.
What made you think you could pull this off?
I think it's more, I don't think that's the question. I don't think I ever thought, can I pull it off? It's, what do I want to create?
Ruth decided to create an environment that was the opposite of how kitchens are typically run. Hers is based on respect.
My simple desire when I opened the restaurant was to make good food and create a nice place to work. And the vision that I had that is sort of touchstone for the restaurant is me in my apron, standing at the pizza counter and laughing with the people that I worked with.
Ruth makes sure her employees feel like family, giving them handwritten birthday cards, support to pursue their passions, and even 401ks, something almost unheard of in the restaurant industry.
Very early on, I sort of realized this was more than just a business owner. She wanted to create a family.
For her, it's just an expectation that this will be a nice place to work.
But most importantly, she made great pizza. Pizza sounds great.
Are you hungry? Do you like pizza?
I love pizza, and I love people who love pizza.
Okay, all right.
Bon appetit. I mean, that was so good. And now we've got this work of art. I'm just gonna shut up. Because this is amazing. This is such good pizza. By any account, Ruth and Pizzeria Paradiso have been a massive success, with multiple locations, national accolades, and more. But for Ruth, success has never been about money or fame.
What I saw was people enjoying themselves. And that made me feel successful. I had done what I wanted to do, which was create a nice space for people to enjoy good food and each other.
For Ruth, it's always been about that vision, of standing around laughing with the people she worked with. It's about capturing the warmth of cooking by your mother's side, creating a little slice of paradise here in Washington, D.C.